YouTube, what's up with y'all? This is Coach Rod here. Hey, I want to talk about 5 signs it's time to end the dating stage. 5 signs it's time to end the dating stage. Um, there always be some signs that the person you with is not the one for you. But a lot of times, we overlook the signs. We see the signs, but and mainly women go through this. The clock is ticking and stuff like that. I've never been married. 35 years old. Coach, I gotta make it work. And these some of the things that I experienced based upon in coaching. That's why I'm coming up with these signs. And I've heard women tell me that, hey, I had to make it work because Coach Rod, I'm 35, never been married, never had kids. So, I put up with more things than I normally put up with. And a lot of times, a woman will say, they mom pressuring them to get married, stuff like that. So they seem to overlook these signs and continue with the dating stage. But I want to give y'all these signs that, you should end the dating stage. Sign number 1, and I'm very big on this right here. Any form of disrespect, any verbally abuse, physical abuse, and cheating, all deal with disrespect. I was debating whether should I say cheating because, if y'all just dating, the person is dating somebody else, I won't say they are cheating until y'all get into an exclusive relationship. My opinion, but in the form of disrespect, you should not give a man a second chance. If I got some men watching the same thing, just invert it, apply to your life. If a woman disrespect you, you have to, let it go. That man Teddy Pendergrass said, you gotta let it go. Another love TKO. Sometimes you gotta let it go. There are some things you can be patient with and you give another chances, but disrespect, verbal disrespect, during the dating stage, that's a huge no. I don't care how much you like this person, I don't care how good they look, how good they sound. I don't care how much they beg, I'm sorry. And I always tell women, don't never let a man call you out your name twice. What I mean by that, the first time a man call you out your name, that's it. Break up with him that first time, so that way he can't do it a second time. That's what I mean by that. And I know a lot of times, I had women reach out to me because I like this man a lot. He's a good guy and everything. But one time, the other day we had an argument. I'm just paraphrasing because it's been a while. And somebody sent an email like this, and we had an argument. He called me a beat. I broke up with him, and now he's begging me back. And he want me to meet up with him so he can apologize. And my response to her was, if I was you, I would not give that man a second chance. Because one thing I know, when a man loves a woman, he's not gonna never call you out your name. Trust me. That's gonna be the last thing a man gonna do. Is call you out your name. And 9 times out of 10 too, a man call you out your name, he might put hands on you later on. Sometimes he might just be very abusive, and a lot of times too, verbal abuse is worse than physical abuse. So it does something to you mentally, and take your spirit up, and it's just not love, and a lot of women come up, reach out to me, so I give them another chance. Another situation, the guy called the girl a stupid beat or a dumb beat, one of those. You know, you know, she broke up. She broke up with him, and he came start begging. Begging and begging, begging. Please take me back. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. You know, he had his friend to call her. Try to talk her into it. He had his mother call and try to talk her into it, give him another chance. So she was thinking about it, Coach Rod, what should I do? I told her, no, my opinion, you should not give him another chance because, these are red flags that this man is toxic. And again, it can't go both ways. I know some men watch my videos. If a woman do you the same way, just invert it, But these are signs that person is toxic, male or female, Verbal abuse will cause you to have a whole lot of problems in your life. The more you stay with somebody who's very abusing you, you're gonna have all types of emotionally, mentally, you know, stuff in your head, like depression, stuff like that. You can fall into depression with somebody who's verbally abusing you. So never let a person call you out your name and then you still dating them. A man call you out your name, a person call you out your name both ways, don't even deserve a conversation with you. The second sign is inconsistency when, a man is not consistent. He said one thing, but he not with what he said. He start out calling, texting, and everything, and he stops. But I want you to understand this right here, or he slow down, don't call you and text you as much, And I'm gonna say this here, at least 2 reasons why, a man do that. Number one, it could be that he thought that he was the type of woman that would let him get it real easy, give your stuff up to him real easy. So a lot of men, they want to run a sprint, not a marathon. They want to come in your life, you my wife, call you every day, text you every day, take you out on a date. A lot of times, by that third date, maybe sometimes even the first date. A lot of times, the first date. But a lot of guys, by that third date, if they see you're not that type of woman, and you really don't have to tell them, men can feel energy. We know a woman that's not like that, not about that life. And we know a woman that's easy, who weak, and gonna let us do what we want to do. So men, we know. So a lot of times when he see that you're not that type of chick that's easy, then he will stop the pursuit, or he'll make excuses. Another reason why a man be inconsistent is he's entertaining other people, and a lot of people say most men date multiple people, multiple women, and I think a lot of men do. I don't date multiple women. Reason why I don't do it because I don't like hurting nobody, and I just it's hard for me to hurt somebody. I got a heart like that. So I don't want to build no emotional bond with somebody dating them, and then I choose another woman over the other two women I would date. So I don't date multiple women, but most guys do. But this very kind of tricky though because he's really not obligated to call and check up on you on a consistent basis because y'all not in an exclusive relationship. But if he know you his wife, and sometimes it'll take a man that long to know you his wife. It could be the first 1 or 2 conversations. It could be the first date or maybe the second date, maybe the third date. But it don't take a man to know that you're his wife. Number one, biggest point, physical attraction. If you his ideal of a wife that he had in his mind. Cause every man got an imaginary wife in their mind, how they want them to look and how they want them to act and everything, you know. So if you close to that right there with the attractiveness and then conversation wise, you know, feminine, you just a different kind of woman than the other women that he dating. Trust me, what he's gonna do is he's gonna lean more to you and cut those other ones off, and then he gonna have them, you know, thinking like, what's going on, you know, and I'm telling you this from a man perspective. I know men. I don't did the same thing. These men, you know. I don't care in a woman's life being inconsistent. And you know why? Because I would entertain somebody else. If a man dating multiple women, or he might be sleeping with multiple women and just trying to date you, if he's doing that, he's gonna be inconsistent. You know, because I did it before. You know, he's not gonna have the time because he's gonna be with the other ones. He's not gonna have the time. You know what I'm saying? To call you, talk to you, and connect with you, because he's trying to please, you know, 2 or 3 other people. You see what I'm saying? But once a man know that you are his wife, you the one for him, he would wean himself away from the other one. And a man gonna pick the woman that's most attractive a lot of times, the one that's closer to his dream girl, physically, and you know, one that can fit his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you see a man is inconsistent, you know, man can go both ways. If you pursuing a woman, she inconsistent, you know, hey, time to cut that off. You know, the third sign is I'm trying to come up the top of my head, Lord Jesus. Third sign is hygiene. I gotta start writing this stuff down. I'm gonna get you old, try to come from off my head. Hygiene, you know. This, you know, ridiculous that people have to teach people online about hygiene. I mean, my opinion, that should have been taught by their parents, you know, by their mother, their dad, how to take care of their body, brush their teeth, you know. And the reason why, you know, I take my shower and brush my teeth is because I was raised that way. And to the point now, if I'm real dirty, I can't see myself going. I can't really go to sleep and get comfortable unless I'm real tired, you know, without taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you gotta tell a person, hey, do this, do that, they're not ready to be dating. It can't go both ways, you know. But mainly, fellas, I've been getting a lot of complaints about women. Y'all are not taking a shower. Y'all not having no hygiene. Come on, man. You're a grown man. You're a grown man, dog. It don't make no sense. You going on a date with a woman and you got enough sense to take a shower, man. Put some deodorant on, do a little cologne or something. And I'm telling y'all, ladies, don't be like, well, you know, he's gonna change. I'm gonna get better. He gonna get better, and all that here. Cause I know, you know, a woman married a man, and he don't take showers. You know, he smell, you know, and you don't want to be matching nobody in the bed with you smelling like a muskrat or stale booty. You know, cause they don't want to wash their tail. You know, if it's not in a person to take care of the hygiene, ain't nothing you can do about that. Because it don't make no sense that I have to come on here and, you know, somebody want me to teach me how to have the hygiene, you know. That should come without saying. That should come without saying. Lord Jesus, we gotta. I just don't understand that, man. If I like a woman, I'm trying to impress her. Why would I not take a shower? Well groomed, be well groomed, get a haircut. A lot of men come to the date not well groomed. I mean, from what I get from women, you know, no haircut, not shaved. You know, if you got hair on your face, most women like for it to be groomed, taped up, and shaved. You know, you gotta have hygiene. The fourth sign is when a person is not financially stable, and you know, it go both ways. But you know, I do not teach women or advise women to, you know, date a man who cannot afford to take care of his own self, and then cannot be generous when they go out to eat on dates and do things together. You know, a man should be able to, at least, like I say, I'm not talking about 6, 7 figures, but if a man can't, you know, take care of himself without asking a woman, then also be generous to a woman when they're going out and stuff like that. He do the most of the paying, you know, all depends on the man. But if y'all taking trips, stuff like that, he gonna pay the most. He should pay the most, you know. I don't believe in 50-50 man, and I don't believe that type of thing, you know, because a man should have the mentality to provide. And a lot of brothers gonna get mad, get in the comment, God bless you, love you, but you the man, you the head, you supposed to provide for that woman, you know. And every week, you know, when y'all get exclusive in a relationship, you know, at least send some money in her cash out. It ain't gotta be a whole lot. It could be $50. $50 a week, that's $200 a month. That's a light bill. That's something. I'm just saying, that's something. You know, so if a man is not financially stable, and again, I've coached women, Coach Rod, I'm with this guy, I really like him a lot. He lost his job. He's saying that he can't find a job, which is, I believe, is kind of crazy, you know, because jobs are hiring. You know, Amazon always hiring. They got a high turnover rate to drive an Amazon van, and they start driving with $18.50 an hour. Now, is a job that you would stay for a long term? No, but a man should have to do what you got to do. And that's the thing with a lot of men in society. You know, we got men who spoiled. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that here, and they rather stay broke than get mad at the woman because she don't want to accept him where he at. You know, fella, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Men are the providers. Plump man, period. You know. And the last sign is number 5 is when a person does not have character. And character means everything, you know. And what you gotta realize, you can talk to a person for like 30 minutes and know whether or not that person got character. So if they're immoral of a person, it's gonna come out. For an example, I drove trucks for this certain company called Transport America, and we had a terminal in Fontana, California. And the terminal is where we park our trucks at, and we have a driver lounge. We can wash the clothes and everything, take a shower, whatever. And so I went inside the driver lounge. It was a man inside the driver lounge, and we started talking, you know. And he owned his truck, you know. He been owning his truck for years, so he got more experience than me in the game. So I asked him a question like, man, so how would what is the benefit of me going about getting a truck? You know, and then so he was explaining to me about how to do it and all the companies he went through. And the company he was working with at that time, you know, he called somebody in the office and threatened, you know, to kill them if his dog gets shot, because at the terminals at Transport America, they have like electrical gates. So he said dog went close to the gate or something like that right there. He had to pull the dog back. So he said he called the people and said, I will effing kill everybody in the company if my dog gets shot. The thing about it is, the whole conversation he was cursing F-bombs. And then a lady came in there, drove for the same company that we drove for, and she owned her own truck. So she heard our conversation, so she got in on our conversation, and she told me how she got her own truck, a different way than he got his own truck. But when she left out the driver lounge, he started talking bad about cussing her out. Man, that bitch can't make no money, only charging this amount of money a mile and all that kind of stuff. How you gonna live off that? Da, 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 da. Talking bad about her, cussing her out behind her back. So 30 minutes of conversation with him, I know he didn't have no character. And I know this right here, a lot of people in this generation, a lot of people don't like to call things what it is. Oh, I don't want to judge nobody. I want to give everybody a chance. We all not perfect. I get that. But when you say that you don't want to date nobody that can't articulate, you're not cursing, you're not judging. Those are standards. Standards come from morals. You know what I'm saying? Because if a person act like that, how can you trust them to be faithful? A person act like that, how can you trust them to be, honest and have integrity? And I have plenty of women that I have coached, been talking to a man, and the red flags right on their face. For example, one lady said that her and the guy was talking for a while. She started liking the guy, nice guy and everything. But they brought the conversation up, when's the last time you slept with somebody, She said about 6 months ago. He said a couple of days ago, and it was with a married woman. But she continued on to date the guy, and later on ended up getting, hurt, whatever. But she figured that, that's in the past, people change. I'm like, sis, that was just 2 days ago. And plus, the woman was married. That man ain't got character. But again, she made excuses for the guy. Well, that was 2 days ago. That was in the past. The past, that wasn't no. Now, if it would have been 2 years ago, a year ago, okay, yeah. It was just 2 days ago. This man was in the bed with a married woman. He don't got no character. But she wasted time dating this guy, Again, maybe she don't want to be single or whatever the reason. I don't know if she slept with him. I didn't answer that question. A lot of times that happens when a woman sleep with a man. They tend to put up with more. Not all women. I gotta say not all women. Not all women. Not all women. Cause if I don't say all women, not all women, somebody gonna come in the comment. And that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? But some women will see these signs and they will overlook the sign because they, maybe they tired of being single, they lonely. Their age is going up there, so they trying to make it work. And whenever you gotta try to make a relationship work with a man, you gotta put in effort. Don't get me wrong as a woman. You gotta reciprocate. But when you going out your way and just trying, like for example, I saw a video from two single women telling women how to get a man to make you a priority. And they were saying, wear a dress with a split that come up to your legs, and when you sit down, show him more leg. And me and my friend, my homeboy, we started laughing when she said that. So what women gotta realize, whenever you gotta try to make a man do something, he ain't the one. But it's gonna come natural if he, if he interested in you. You gotta do all that. See what I'm saying? So these some signs that a person not interested in you, and you just gotta move on. And you can't say like, oh, I don't want to judge nobody. We all perfect. We all not perfect and all that kind of stuff. That's not judging. When you say, well, I don't want date somebody who do this, who do that, those are having standards. As long as that deal with that person's character, morals, those are standards. And we all got to have standards. That's not judging. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women mess up because they choose men that don't have character. Not all women. Not all women. I gotta say about 3 times before somebody come in here who act like they rode on a short bus with Tina Winners in school. Like, come on, not all women, okay? But a lot of women have poor judgment of character. For an example, I've heard some women, not all women, say that a man can smoke weed but not cigarettes. So you 35 years old, you mean a man that's 38 years old still smoking weed, and you okay with that? And what y'all don't realize, y'all say, "Oh, it's an herb," but that herb kills some of your brain cells. Yeah, do your research. I did research on that right now. It kills your brain cells. And why you think they don't let men who smoke weed drive trucks? Why you think they drug test men before they get in their CDLs? Whenever a man go to a job, any trucking job a man go to, they're gonna drug test him, and they're gonna do the hair follicles. Why you think that? Because we mess up your judgment. And if a man smoke weed, he most likely will cheat. If a man smoke weed, he would most likely will have no. Oh, that ain't true. That ain't true. I know somebody that smoke weed, and they very good. They smart. They got good judgment. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If a person smoke weed, most likely, I'm not saying guaranteed, most likely they'll cheat. They don't have no integrity. They're irresponsible, and especially if you got kids. But women say, and not all women, but a lot of women have a poor judgment of character when it comes down to choosing a man. And I've heard a lot of women say he can smoke weed, but he cannot smoke cigarettes. You might well let him smoke cigarettes too. See what I'm saying? So these are the 5 signs, boy. But they gonna come in, they gonna get any comments, boy. And anybody who triggered by this video, anybody got an attitude, I got one thing to say to y'all. I love you. And nothing you can do about it. Hey, Coach Rod. God bless y'all. I'll talk to you soon.